Now on CoastTV News.
We took to the streets to see how people on Delmarva are feeling about the holiday crowds and the holiday traffic.
A crime spree along Coastal Highway, how locals feel about their safety.
A local author reaches national acclaim, the latest book with a hometown twist.
And speaking of a plot twist, we have Mother Nature's fireworks to worry about for the nighttime show for July the 4th. I'll explain what I mean by that in a mere moment.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
Holiday travel rush. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with holiday traffic right here along the coast.
If you've been in your car at all today, you've already seen it. The roads are slow going as thousands of visitors head our way. And in fact, it's projected to be a record travel weekend. Charlie Sakaitis takes a look at what you can expect and how to best get around.
Here on Delmarva, we have incredible, beautiful beaches and a great 4th of July weather forecast for us, and that can only mean one thing. The coast is a destination hotspot this year.
We're all from different areas. I'm from Virginia. He's from PA, West Virginia, Ohio.
But it also means one other thing. We are going to be slammed with holiday traffic. According to AAA, nearly 71 million Americans will be on the move this weekend, and a staggering 60.6 million of those people are expected to make the trip in their car.
It's going to be very overpopulated this season, and with everything, with work, going to and from work, it's going to be hard.
If you're one of the many hitting the road over the next few days, AAA says the best time to travel is before noon and the worst times to travel are between 2 and 7. Basically, the earlier or the later you go, the better.
But we usually travel late at night from Virginia, around 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and we don't seem to have too much troubles getting into Delaware.
So whether you're one of the people set to hit the road and head out of town, or you're one of those that will just have to deal with everybody else heading this way,
make sure you're prepared for delays no matter where you might be.
Because when you want to enjoy the coast, the toll on your time while you're driving is just the price you have to pay. And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, how do you usually celebrate the 4th of July here on the coast?
Let's take a look at the results so far. Take a look at your screen. 32% say stay home, 38% say barbecue, 18% say fireworks, 6% beach, and 6% parade.
I think I'm going to try to do 4 of the 5 there if I can. If you haven't yet voted, go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app.
Being responsible for the 4th of July is more than just being cautious with fireworks. It means keeping our beaches clean too. July 5th, did you know this? It's known as the dirtiest beach day across the U.S. If you're celebrating at one of our beautiful beaches on Thursday, be sure to throw away your trash afterwards.
We're taking a live look into Cambridge right now, and these days just look absolutely perfect. We're going to check in with some numbers to get what's going on with our weather. Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams standing by. Paul?
Well, bottom line is that we're looking for the heat to kick in. We're going to have every bit of the 4th of July that you would traditionally want. Heat, humidity, and a chance of scattered showers during your fireworks. Isn't that wonderful? He said, smiling, and other folks weren't smiling so much. Well, we'll take a look at Milford right now. We're at 84 degrees with the winds out of the southeast at about 9 miles per hour. We will settle into the 70s by about 8 o'clock, 77 degrees, mostly clear skies. But it's gorgeous for tonight, and that's all right, because today we had a high of 84 degrees in Georgetown and Salisbury, only 76 in Ocean City, and we're expecting for the coast to stay a little bit cooler than the inland area. So if you want to escape the heat, go to the beach. All right, we're looking at temperatures in the 80s inland right now and 70s along the shore. That's going to be the pattern we're expecting. But as you take a look at our live radar, keep in mind that we do have heat advisories and all that on the other side of the Chesapeake Bay. We're concerned about breezy conditions throughout the bay, and then we could see some beach concerns along the coast. Now, we're going to elaborate on the beach concerns. Don't change your plans. It's going to be okay, but we are going to have to watch out for some storms during the night, Maddie.
Thank you. Offshore wind, we've talked a lot about it, and DENREC is hosting a joint virtual public hearing about it. Tuesday, July 9th at 6 p.m., DENREC will discuss the Delaware aspects of the proposed Maryland offshore wind project. That comprises up to 4 offshore and onshore export cables. Portions would be located under Delaware regulated wetlands within Delaware state waters and the Indian River Bay.
In just a span of 4 days, 2 serious crimes took place at businesses that are just 3 minutes of a drive away from each other on Coastal Highway. First, on Friday, June 28th, Delaware State Police say a man was shot in the leg at the Big Chill Surf Cantina parking lot. It happened around 1 a.m. 2 days later, the suspect in that crime was arrested. Then on Monday, July 1st, police say around 12:35 p.m., a man was arrested for following a woman in the Walmart in Rehoboth Mall. He also had a stolen vehicle. One local told CoastTV these situations are scary.
I find it shocking that that happened here. We moved here for some quiet and peace and whatever, and to happen in the same area, that it's shocking.
It's also notable that a sexual assault that police say happened a few minutes away on Rehoboth Beach, that was on June 19th near Brooklyn Avenue. The victim, a minor, was taken to the hospital, treated, and released. Rehoboth Beach police told CoastTV events like these are rare in the nation's summer capital, but a suspect in the case has still not been named or found.
Many families have been reunited recently. Operation We Will Find You Too is ran by the U.S. Marshals Service and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They've located and rescued 200 missing or endangered children over a 6-week period. The agency announced the operation on Monday and said they focused on several hotspot cities, including Phoenix and Miami. The U.S. Marshals Service Director says the number of children rescued is still, quote, just scratching the surface.
A hometown author's newest book already reaching national acclaim, and it takes place right here at home. The Same Bright Stars by Ethan Jola is about a family-owned restaurant contemplating a sale. It's a book about deciding your next chapter, and it's all set in Rehoboth Beach. How about that? It's where Jola lives. He was part of the Today Show, the Read with Jenna Book Club, and popular subscription service Book of the Month, saying this is a dream come true.
So it's really exciting because I just always wanted to base a book in Rehoboth because it just has that perfect landscape for all kinds of different terrain, because it has the coast, it has country, it has the downtown like this, and I just love living here so much. So this has really been my love letter to the town.
Coming up at 6, learn more of what inspired Joella and what local sites will pop off the page.
President Joe Biden is meeting with Democratic governors and congressional leaders this evening, as some ask whether his campaign should continue. This meeting comes after Biden's poor performance in last week's debate. Washington correspondent Julia Benbrook gives us a look at what's happening with the campaign.
After President Joe Biden's shaky performance at the debate last week, the White House has been on defense.
We understand the concerns. We get it. The president did not have a great night.
Biden's campaign has insisted that it was just a bad night for the 81-year-old president, and he has no plans to drop out.
The president is in this race to win it. He is the Democratic nominee.
But one ally told CNN that if polls plummet, fundraising dries up, and interviews go poorly, Biden knows a comeback will be difficult. On Tuesday, Representative Lloyd Doggett became the first sitting Democratic member of Congress to publicly call on Biden to step away from the race.
I just felt it was important to speak out in the most respectful way possible and say this is not about one night.
To address the concerns surrounding Biden's fitness for office, the president is meeting with Democratic congressional leaders and governors.
The governors just want a direct and candid conversation with the president. We want to make sure he's doing okay. We all know him. I think we also want to talk about strategy. When governors get out there, we put our own credibility and brands on the line.
A recent CNN poll shows that most voters think Democrats have a better chance of keeping the White House if Biden isn't the nominee. Any path forward with someone else would be both logistically difficult and politically risky. Reporting in Washington, I'm Julia Benbrook.
Though the White House says Biden is, quote, absolutely not dropping out, President Biden has reportedly acknowledged in private that his candidacy is on the line. A number of Democratic lawmakers say Biden's candidacy could suppress voter turnout, which could affect their aim in taking back Congress from Republican control.
The U.S. Department of Justice will seek to prosecute former President Trump even if he does win the election. DOJ officials said the long-standing policy against criminally charging a sitting president does not apply to the president-elect. That means even if Trump were to win the election in November, he could still stand trial before Inauguration Day in January.
Coming up, Paris is inching closer and closer to the Summer Games. Their security is ready too.
And there's a threat of thunderstorms or two in the forecast during the evening hours that could light up the sky like the 4th of July on the 4th of July. Your forecast details are coming up.
First, we're taking a look at two rookies in the WNBA that are continuing to break records. That's up next.
Transform your bath today with Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call now and ask about our Refresh for Less promotion and get a new bath or shower for only $69.95. Plus, get 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
This offer is hotter than a sauna and won't last forever. So don't miss out on our Refresh for Less promotion for just $69.95 with 20% off all upgrades.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind because you deserve the best.
The big issues: abortion, civil rights, healthcare. When Trump policies were attacking our rights, County Executive Matt Meyer fought back. Now Trump is promising a national abortion ban and huge cuts to healthcare coverage. Matt's healthcare plan will reduce costs, not coverage, by increasing competition on the exchange. And Matt's plan will protect women's access to abortion, always. So call Matt Meyer. Tell him you support his plans to protect Delaware values.
One day only, July 4th. Get to Johnny Janosik's Independence Day sale with Delaware's guaranteed lowest prices, plus an extra $100 off and 0% APR till 2027. Get this gorgeous 4-piece sectional, now only $1899.95. Or this power reclining swivel glider, only $799.95. And Thursday only, get your choice of a free gift. Shop July 4th, special hours 10 to 6 at Johnny Janosik World of Furniture and Mattresses.
Lowe's knows July 4th projects come with questions.
So we have answers.
Like how to keep your yard looking lush and which paint color matches your bold style. So hurry in for 4th of July deals at Lowe's. You got this, and we got you.
Get covered from the rain with a free CoastTV umbrella. Simply enter at coasttvumbrella.com for a chance to win. Then catch CoastTV News weekdays to see if you've won. Sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
The WNBA has announced rookies Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese will be joining the 2024 All-Star team. Clark, a rookie for the Indiana Fever, will now play alongside Reese, who plays for the Chicago Sky. For the first time since 2014, two rookies were named All-Stars in the same season. On Tuesday, Angel Reese was named Rookie of the Month after becoming the first and youngest player to set an all-time record for 10 consecutive double-doubles in one season.
Officials with the River Seine Police Brigade say they're prepared for the 2024 Olympic Games. The opening ceremony will take place on the river, where some 300,000 spectators will watch from the banks. It is also where open water swimming and triathlon events will take place. The River Seine Police Brigade said that years of training have prepared them for the upcoming task of providing security, including piloting, diving, and swim training.
And the Paris 2024 Athlete Village is nearly ready to open its doors for the Summer Games. More than 20,000 athletes will call this area home throughout the Olympic and Paralympic Games. Competitors are set to arrive beginning July 18th. However, the decision not to install air conditioning in the village did make waves earlier this year, with some delegations saying they'll bring their own. And remember, you can watch the Olympics exclusively here on Coast TV starting July 26th.
Hey, and you have your Bay forecast exclusively here on Coast TV. For Cambridge, 7 o'clock, 75, 10 degrees warmer by noon. And then the clouds creep in because that's a hint to the possibility of rain down the forecast road. We'll go ahead and navigate this entire forecast for your July 4th festivities in a moment.
Macy's 4th of July fireworks. Live, 8/7 Central on NBC and Peacock.
I can't wait to see what I'm capable of.
Wow.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
Welcome back, Simone Biles.
Get that new custom saltwater hot tub you've been dreaming of right now during Delaware Hot Tub Company's 4th of July truckload sale. Get up to $1,000 off and 0% for 36 months. Plus a free cover, free steps, free local delivery, and a free startup kit on every brand new custom saltwater hot tub. So come in and order yours today, because once a truck is full, the sale is over. Hot tubs, hotter prices. Shop Delaware Hot Tub Company in Millsboro and Lewis.
When you're close to the land and the sea, you can taste the goodness. The historic Lewis Farmers Market brings farms closer to tables. Meet the growers, talk to the people that milk the cows, and pick the perfect peaches. Organically grown fruits and vegetables, sustainable meats and eggs, A2 dairy products, artisan breads, and fresh local seafood.
The historic Lewis Farmers Market is in the park every Saturday from 8 to noon and at Crooked Hammock Brewery every Wednesday from 8 to 11:30 a.m.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
We're Delaware Electric Cooperative, and we're proud to keep the lights on.
We're Coast Country, and we're Delmarva proud.
Well, there was a friend that I grew up with. He would always say it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful name for a beautiful day for a neighbor. So that's what we're expecting for today. Beautiful, beautiful weather for tonight, going into tomorrow. Beautiful until we get to the evening hours. That's when it gets a little shaky for us. Our gutter helmet, camera, and ocean view, 75 degrees, dew point of 61. So that's a bit of an elevated dew, but it wasn't too bad. It'll be more so tomorrow. Staying mainly clear with temperatures settling into the lower 70s with a few scattered clouds in place. Not a whole lot to kind of slow things down. Ultimately, today we only had a high of 84 degrees, which is 3 below the norm. Nowhere near this 103, which was set in 1954. Currently, we're holding at 70s along the coast, 80s as you move inland, but nothing that's all oppressive or nothing that we can't just handle gingerly. That's because the dew point temperatures are staying, well, let's say cooperative at the very least. Dew point temperatures in the 50s throughout the inland areas, which is actually where it's warmer, and into the 60s along the coast. And you would expect that with the influx and the influence of the water and basically that onshore wind that kind of happens throughout the exchange between shore winds and then coastal winds. So all of that being the case, we have a close eye on what's happening with those storms firing up along portions of Cleveland, but it's going to take it a while to get here. Heat advisory over towards the D.C. area, just to kind of get a general feel as to what's going on. Immediate concern, I mean, we do have a beach hazard statement because we could see some thunderstorms kick in for us for Thursday in the afternoon, in the evening hours. But overall, we're still going to enjoy the holiday for the most part. But I just need you to be ready for a storm or two to maybe slow things down during the evening time when you're going to be looking up at the fireworks. You see, as you go into Thursday morning, we're looking at temperatures in the 70s with the winds directly out of the south. Now, that's going to set us up for more heat and more moisture. As we get into, let's say, 10 o'clock, you see these scattered showers in Millsboro, Long Neck, Rehoboth Beach, Dewey Beach, Bethany Beach, Fenwick Island, and Shelbyville. Look for that rain, okay? But it's going to be brief. Even if it happens, it should be only brief. But when it happens, we could see a flash of lightning, too, because of that much energy. Now, for Friday, we start off near 80 degrees in the morning time. Then we turn over to like 94. So the heat's going to really kick in as we go into the weekend. Let me show you how much so. So Thursday, the heat index goes into the mid-90s. Tolerable, manageable. Then we hit triple digits like nothing, okay? 101 Seaford and Del Mar, 100 Georgetown, Ellendale, and then that's Friday. Saturday, it gets worse. We're up to 104 in Milton, Ellendale, as well as Seaford, and 103 in Georgetown. And that's covering most of Sussex with the exception right along the beach. So you might want to really escape to the beach on Saturday. Now, there's a slight threat of thunderstorms in the forecast, but that's it. Just very slight, marginal at best. But but I need to mention that to you because I don't want it to catch you by surprise, just in case things pop off. Here's a look at your 4th of July breakdown. 90 by 2 o'clock, 82 by 8 o'clock, more cloud cover as we go into the late evening hours. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling extended forecast. 93, 93, 93, then down to 90.
Thank you, Paul. The Laurel Board of Education has reinstated Dr. Sean Larimore as the superintendent following an arrest on the suspicion of driving under the influence back in May. The board said Dr. Larimore has taken significant time to reflect and meet the expectations of the board and the community as a whole. Larimore will return to work on Monday, July 8th.
In Ocean City, a groundbreaking ceremony for the police downtown substation will soon be underway. This is all happening Monday, July 8th at 11 a.m. The new facility, police say, has a number of new features, including state-of-the-art offices and even a bicycle repair garage.
Delaware has received a number of grants, but there are concerns that one organization is misusing funds. Code Purple Kent County is an organization with the goal of providing resources and help to those in need. But at the beginning of June, a state auditor wrote a letter to Attorney General Kathy Jennings with concerns there might be potential fraud. To see that letter, you can visit CoastTV.com.
We salute the United States Space Force. As the U.S. Space Force marks its 5th anniversary, we celebrate its dedication to protecting American and allied interests in space. This newest branch of the military ensures that we remain at the forefront of space technology and security. Their pioneering spirit and commitment to innovation are essential in maintaining space as a stable and secure environment for future generations.
Spicer Brothers and Coast TV are honoring military persons and first responders serving Delmarva. If you have a family member, friend, or community member that you would like to nominate for a Coast TV salute, go to coasttvsalutes.com.
Over 14,000 people per day are affected by water damage in their home or business. Even a small leak from a water heater, washer, refrigerator line, or even HVAC drain can cause lasting damage. Response time is critical. Paul Davis has a team of certified experts on call 24/7 to stop the water, mitigate damage, and work directly with your insurance to quickly restore your home or business. If you see peeling paint, stains, mold, or smell a musty odor, call Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
Enjoy the season, taste the flavors, support the farmers. Shop the Berlin Farmers Market. Reconnect with the cycles of nature and your community. With a wide variety of produce and provisions, discovering the taste of small town charm never felt so good. The Berlin Farmers Market, Sundays from 9 to 1. Enjoy the season, taste the flavors, support the farmers. Shop the Berlin Farmers Market. Reconnect with the cycles of nature and your community. With a wide variety of produce and provisions, discovering the taste of small town charm never felt so good. The Berlin Farmers Market, Sundays from 9 to 1.
Son, your house looks and smells great. I finally took your advice, Dad. Dry Zone was professional, fast, and reasonably priced. Just like I said. Yes, Dad. They fixed up our crawl space, so no more buckling, cracking, or musty odors. Like I said. Yes, Dad, like you said. Dry Zone, they're the oldest and the best. Just like you, Dad.
Protect your largest investment with Delmarva's local choice, Dry Zone, the oldest and the best.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
If you're planning to hit the roads this 4th of July holiday, gas prices might be one thing worth celebrating. According to AAA and Gas Buddy, the national average for a gallon of regular gas was $3.50 on Tuesday. That's expected to drop by 1 cent on Thursday, which would make the price at the pump the cheapest it's been on Independence Day in years.
Most of the car dealerships that were impacted by a nearly 2-week-long software blackout are back online. The blackout knocked almost 15,000 dealerships offline. It occurred after 2 cyber incidents that targeted software company CDK Global. The hack brought operations to a standstill at dealerships that rely on CDK. Analysts say dealerships could have lost millions of dollars more if the blackout had gone a full 3 weeks.
The personal information of more than 1,000 Ticketmaster customers has been exposed in a data breach. Ticketmaster confirmed the hackers obtained information including emails, phone numbers, and credit card numbers. The data was stolen between April 2nd and May 18th. Ticketmaster believes all customers affected by the breach have been notified. Customers are advised to monitor their credit and bank accounts for signs of suspicious activity. We'll be right back.
Accurate Termite and Pest Control. For the best termite elimination on the shore, call Accurate and have the safest termite prevention for years to come. Locally owned and operated, Accurate Termite and Pest Control, on target since 1995.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Thanks to Skyrizi, I'm playing with clearer skin. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months, and Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to.
With Skyrizi, nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your dermatologist about Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Turn your dreams of a perfect kitchen into reality with That Cabinet Store, where a dedicated team of designers will bring your vision to life. Whether it's traditional or European, kitchen design is our specialty. And we can get your fully customized kitchen cabinets installed in as little as 4 weeks, semi-custom in 10 days. And if you're looking for new countertops, we offer quality in-house fabricated countertops. Dream today, designs for tomorrow at That Cabinet Store, located with Matt the Carpet Guy in Selbyville and Salisbury.
When it comes to building your new home, don't settle for anything less than the best. Bay to Beach Builders is your trusted source for experience, quality, and design. Our team of experts work with you from start to finish to create your dream home. Expect an elevated customer experience with home visualizers, virtual home tours, and technology-inspired selections in our design studios. Visit one of our 2 convenient locations in Greenwood and Ocean View, or visit baytobeachbuilders.com. Your new home journey is a click away.
Got a plumbing problem that can't wait? Then why would you? At FH Fur, we know how frustrating it is to be stuck waiting for help, which is why we offer same-day service guaranteed. Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, a broken pipe, you name it, the expert plumbers at FH Fur are standing by and ready to get you out of hot water, or maybe into some hot water if that's your issue. Same-day service guaranteed, regardless of your plumbing predicament.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
Accurate Termite and Pest Control. With over 300 combined years of experience, we're community-focused and 5-star rated.
Accurate Pest Control.
Locally owned and operated, Accurate Termite and Pest Control, on target since 1995.
New in Salisbury, a recent flash tattoo fundraiser at Atlantis Tattoo and Art Gallery raised over $4,000 for the Salisbury Zoo. During the fundraiser, which ran from June 21st to 23rd, people could choose animal-themed artwork from flash sheets. A portion of the proceeds from each tattoo went to the Salisbury Zoo Commission to support their services.
Well, now, that's what I call putting some skin in the game, you know. So, as you take a look at what's happening in Seaford, our tidal health camera, we're at 84 degrees with a few scattered clouds in place, but we're seeing the winds pushing out of the north, and we'll drop to 77 with mostly clear skies, 74 by 9 o'clock. By the way, keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line at 443-880-9100. Your forecast just a call away. Sponsored by Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico. Here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling exclusive 10-day forecast. Thursday, good during the day. We could catch a little straight.
All right, Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.